Now, before you go to plant, you definitely get the gear, isn't it? You get the protective gear. Today, we might not all of us get it, but for matters of demonstration, you're gonna get your gear ready. Thank you so much. This is Makuyu Golf Club. We are within a county called Murang'a County. We are here to plant trees, and not only to plant, as we have been learning, we are growing trees. We are growing trees. Yes, we are growing trees. There's a difference between planting and growing. Planting means you just plant and leave. Now that you have entered that gate, the minute you entered that gate, you automatically became a member of Makuyu Golf Club. A member of Makuyu Golf Club. This is a wonderful community. As you can see, it's a serene place, isn't it? Yeah. And we want to thank you for availing yourselves for this activity. Now, I want to thank the management of this place. I'm sure most of us have visited a golf course, and some of us might have not had an opportunity to visit, and a golf place has its own management. So I take this opportunity to introduce them to ourselves, and then I let them introduce themselves to us. And thank you once again for allowing us to come and have a moment with you. And we are happy that you have come before the rains stop. Now, when the rains are the way they are, we want to take advantage of every drop of water that is available. This is Sivana College. We are who? Sivana College. Yes, this is Sivana College. We are in Angani, Ruiru, and Thika. Now, as you hear Ruiru and Thika, it means we are within the same radius, and when we have a wonderful, comfortable, serene environment, it benefits you, us, and many others today and many years to come. So thank you so much for allowing us to be here today. We are going to learn a few tips, but before we do that, my name is 𝐒𝐤𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿, and this is also our neighborhood, and I would like you also to introduce yourselves and your team. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I know kuna jaa lakini my name is 𝐒𝐤𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿, Chairman Makuyu Club. I'm how many days old?
Sunday to today.
Sunday to today, I'm only 5 days old, but I'm a member of the club. I'm also a member of Thika Sports Club, or Thika Golf Club, member of Ruiru Sports Club, also Ruiru Golf Club, and we are delighted to have you here. I had explained to them a little bit.
Yeah.
We have been having a small fight with our big sister or a big brother. But despite our strength, we have been winning for a long. Because we are born in the environmental code, high court, court of appeal. And on 6th of June this year, we are going to hear from the big boys that the Supreme Court. We are still going to be right for us so that we can continue playing golf. This course was started in 1934. Don't count the years.
Unaona kama uko mahali ndani.
So we are trying to revive the club, and we will. There is a lot of goodwill, and this week we have come back to now do the flowering, and we start our conical golf tour for golf we played every other day. With me I have captain. In a golf club is run by a management committee, which which is headed by the chairman. We have all the other items. The main person in the course is the captain. The only guy who can tell you to go play golf or you don't play golf. So my good old friend here, I was surprised when they had that in 73 years, and you can still teach them in walking. And he has no other medication, it's playing golf. So then we have Eric. Eric is our trainer. He's more or less turning into a pro, what we call professional golfers. I have tried to tell you a little bit about golf. You start with being handicapped. Handicap is the element of the golf. For starters, now they are starting with 54. You are given 54 more times than what the course is. As you progress, a pro is given 0. So he is supposed to complete the course, or he beats the course. I asked them whether they watched Macro, whether they only watch movies or not. So that is Makuyu Club. Then we have our support team at the back. And I don't know whether Makuyu has something to say. Okay.
As I had mentioned to you, you are free to be in Makuyu. And like I asked, whoever has interest in golf, we can also allow you to be coming here and learn how to play golf. And before the end of the day, we possibly look for various interests. The those who are interested in golf, we are ready. Not even here, even some other clubs. Because currently, we are supposed to be encouraging the youth to grow knowing how to play golf. So those who are interested, after we finish this, as we socialize, we will get to understand how we can assist those who want to play golf. Like there was one ready, there are several who have raised their hands. So with that, I think we can possibly go and plant a tree and come and if you have our stomach, then we can socialize. Yeah.
We look forward to that element. Yes, so before you go, Kim, you may stop. I'm here to... Today, I've been working with a tree expert, so today I'm your expert. I want to
Pass the knowledge.
yes, pass that knowledge. Si hata sisi tunasoma ndio tunasomesha wengine. When you want to plant a tree and you're really interested in it to grow and get some value out of it, there are a number of things that you need to look at and look after. Now, before you go to plants, you definitely get the gear, isn't it? You get the protective gear. Today, we might not all of us get it, but for matters of demonstration, you're gonna get your gear ready. Get your gear so that you can protect protect your clothes. Yeah, get the right gear. So before we came here, we passed by a place to buy seedlings. What do we call that place we buy seedlings? A tree nursery of a kind, right? When you go to a tree nursery, when you are looking for a good tree to plant, you look for a tree that is stressed. You know, like this one now is a perfect tree. Why look for a tree that is stressed? Because we are changing this tree from the environment where it is used to, okay? We are taking it to a different environment. And that is stressed enough. So you look for a tree that is stressed. Before we buy the seedlings, you first tell the seller that you'll be coming a number of days before so that they can stress the tree enough. By the time you are buying, it's so stressed such that when you plant it, give it manure, a new good environment, it is going to enjoy and thank you. So it will grow nicely. Then you don't buy very small seedlings. Ama ni nani anataka kugrow kamtoto kale kadogo kabisa, toshui mshaigrowisha kuku. Ukienda kuchukua toshui tule tudogo kabisa tunakupea stress. So you look for a tree that can withstand a number of challenges. You look for a tree that is at least 1 foot. Ile inafika kutoka hapa. So we were lucky, we got older ones and we are happy. Now, we say the tree needs to be stressed a little bit. When we are planting, we are going to remove these roots. We want it to survive with a few other roots that are coming out, and for it to feel so stressed that it will start developing new roots for the new environment. Sawa? So if you find the trees you're buying, the seedlings you're buying have such roots, you cut them. And we are going to do that. Okay? Now, we are in the era of recycling. So, if we can have this paper getting used again for another seedling, the better. Because you know we have issues with these papers, with these bags, right? We call them tubes. We have an issue with them. So the fewer we use, the better. So the more recyclable they are, the better. So I would encourage you, when we are planting these trees, you try to remove the seedling and the tube without messing it up. I'm not going to do it here. We'll try to do it where we are going to plant the trees so that you can see how we gonna remove it. So try to squeeze the tree inside, your seedling inside, squeeze the soil inside so that you can remove. This paper can be used again for another tree. Sawa? Now, I know we are going to find a hole already made for us. Sasa, uko chini ni kungumu. When you remove the soil, the more soil you remove, you leave a very hard ground, isn't it? Don't put this tree to the lowest ground because it's going to take time even to get back to start growing the roots, okay? So you'll see how the soil is put, one on your right and the other one on your left. You put back the soil that was at the top, ndio nono kidogo. So uweke karibu shimo ijae. Sawa? Then you put your seedling back. Okay. Now after we have put the soil, the seedling, and you have put the soil, you make sure you put up to almost filling that hole. Okay? Then after you have done that, kanyanga. Okay? You compress so that if it rains at night and the rains will be heavy and the water will be a lot, or the wind here is strong, your seedling does not fall. Remember, we are growing trees, right? So we want the trees to succeed. We want the seedlings to succeed and grow to be big trees. Sawa? So after you compress the soil, zunguka hapo, zunguka ukikanyanga. Sawa? Uache mti yako imejishikilia na imeshika vizuri. Now, we have selected trees of different species, all with a purpose. Zingine ni za matunda, some are fruit trees, others are medicinal trees. This is croton, a tree that most people don't know, but if you ask my senior brothers here, they will tell you, croton, sap yake, if you cut a leaf or you cut a part of its small, younger branch, it removes some sap. That sap, you use it, if you cut yourself somewhere, it helps block the blood coming out, okay? It's a medicinal tree. It's also an antiseptic. Sawa? You can see we have some mangoes. Those are fruit trees. We have some avocados. We have some pawpaws. And we have some guavas. And we have oranges. Why? When we are planting trees, we want to cover everything. There is beauty, there is the shade, and there is also the medicinal part, and there is also the feeding part. Sawa? And when we are feeding, we feed ourselves and also the God's animals. If you have seen guavas somewhere, you can see how birds enjoy eating. When they are there enjoying and singing, they are also praying for you. We are told they even take your prayers to the other spiritual world. So that for us who are preparing to go to Germany, we are praying for you to pass those exams and go to Germany and enjoy that place and create a space for another person and another person. Mind you, you have seen our brothers.
Hi, yo. pamoja sana Kenya.
Kazi yako ni kupanda.